Hey guys, Jeremy here with Digital Traffic Ace. If you're newer to dropshipping or you have a store, you've probably seen this app or used it, and we used to use it, and it's the countdown timer. All right, and today I want to kind of give you some insight on why you might not want this app in your store, or you might want to change the way that you're currently using it. All right, so let's just put this out there. All the countdown timer app is, when used the way most people use it, is a way to kind of create false urgency and false scarcity to get people to buy your product right then and there, right? It just creates that urgency to hopefully increase your conversion rate for people who visit your store. And while it may work, it's short-sighted thinking, because the goal with your business and any business is to get people to come back and buy again and again, right? You don't want to just be reliant on making that first purchase. So there's a lot of ways we can do this. One of them is by offering fast domestic shipping, which we've talked about in videos before. But the other one is just creating trust with the customers, right? So if they bought off of your store when there was a countdown timer, and then you email them or they go back to your store and they see that same timer that has an hour left, it's just gonna make them wonder what type of business they are buying from, right? Really question whether or not they want to do business with your store again. So we played around with countdown timers in the past, and then it was sort of a crossroads of what type of business do we want to build? Do we want to build a store that's like, other successful retail stores, whether it be a Zappos or another brand, that they don't really rely on gimmicks like that? Do we want to build a store like that, or do we want to build one that relies on, false scarcity and things like that to get people to buy? And we made the decision that we'd rather get people to buy for reasons of, product selection, product quality, really liking the shopping experience, a story behind, and we'd rather get them to buy off of those elements rather than a countdown timer. Now, with that said, if you insist on using a countdown timer, here's a way to do it that I would say is a bit more honest in the way you're marketing. So if you're doing a timer of, there's 1 hour left, instead of saying the sale ends in 1 hour, say something like, we guarantee this sale for at least the next 1 hour, right? So you're not saying it ends in an hour, you're saying that we guarantee the sale for at least the next hour. It may be more than an hour, but for at least. And if you're doing a quantity countdown, right, where there's only like 10 units left or whatever, you can do, we guarantee at least 10 units are in stock, right? So you're not saying there's only 10 left, you're saying you guarantee there's at least 10 left, all right? And however the consumer construes that message is up to them. But even so, I don't think you need to even do that. I don't think you need these timers in your store. There's plenty of stores that are doing great things without these countdown timers. All right, but we get asked about these timers a lot, and in fact, we get asked about apps a lot in general. So if you struggle to know what apps are the best to have for your store as you're starting it and starting to grow it, we have a PDF that we put together that has like the 10 to 12 apps we recommend that you have in your store when you're starting out and you're growing it. And most of these apps are actually free. So if you want that, just comment below or send me a message. I'll send you the PDF and you can take a look at it and see what apps we use when we start and grow our own stores. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon.